Well, good morning, good Friday morning to you, everyone. John Gale, the radio guy. Hello, Terry Shope. Glad you're with us. Right off the bat, you win the award for the fastest draw. On the live stream, we do audio production, and we're going to be doing some cool audio production today for around 20 stations, between 20 and 24 stations today across the United States, from Texas to Florida, from New York and Pennsylvania, obviously Ohio. That's where I'm from, where it's round on both ends and high in the middle. So we're excited, glad that you are here to join us today. It's an easy thing for you to do, and we would greatly, greatly appreciate it if you would hit that thumbs up and give us a like. Also, you can share with that little arrow, that little Facebook arrow. Make sure you comment. Tell us where you're from and where you are watching from. If you're involved in radio broadcasting, we'd love to hear from you. You can also subscribe to us via YouTube and watch us there. Just search for The Radio Guy and hit the red subscribe button. You'll receive notifications every single time we load up a brand new video to either Facebook or YouTube if you follow us. So that's a cool thing that not everybody knows about, that you get notifications, especially on Facebook. If you hit the follow button, which is a specific button, that's what you do. What do you win, Terry? You win a great big COVID hug. Let's do it together. Here we go. Oh, I love you, brother. Did you feel it? I know you did. We're going to get right into some production today. Got a brand new intro, some great weather forecast production with some jingles. This old jingle from WLS back in Chicago in the 1960s as we start off.
Weather for the weekend gonna be, will it be hot, cold, rain, snow?
Yeah, I thought it deserved its own little intro, so that's what we're doing here today on the Radio Guy. Our very first signal on the list today is KMHM, an FMer from Marble Hill, Bollinger, Cape Girardeau, Missouri, or Missouri if you're from Missouri. That airs 2 to 6 p.m. this afternoon on their radio station there. I'm not sure I don't have the frequency right with me right now, but it's KMHM, 2 to 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's the Southern Gospel format. They've got a jingle bed that I'm using right behind me, right above my head. To your left is their jingle for their weather forecast. It starts off with a stinger, drops down with a nice little bed. Here, I'll play it for you right off the bat.
KMHM weather.
And then it gets quiet for me to do my weather over. Well, when we record all of our weather forecasts, we do it in this great program called Adobe Audition, which is an audio editing software program put out by Adobe. My voiceover track is going to be live here in the second track as you see it in real time recording in red. I'm going to jump over here to my RFN, Radio Forecast Network software here that shows me all the different information that I need. It also gives me a countdown clock for us. I'm just going to switch. I don't want to drop frames, so I'm going to switch my view to a different quality here so we don't lose any frames. That's cool. You'll take it. I'm glad, Terry. I'm glad that you'll take those hugs. I'm glad to give you hugs. If you are tuning in for the very first time, make sure you put a comment below in the comment section. We've got 11 people online right now. We'd love to hear where you're from, especially if you are in radio, the radio industry, audio engineering, you mix music, whatever you'd like to do. Tell us where you're watching from. We'll give you a shout out. We'll throw some confetti up in the air and welcome you. And I promise I won't give you any COVID hugs. No, won't do that. We're going to get started here. KMHM. Let's go. It's a 25-second read. All right. From the KMHM 24-hour weather center, as we head into the evening tonight, some showers and thunderstorms likely with a low temperature around 70. More scattered showers and thunderstorms mainly on your Saturday afternoon, but expect some mostly sunny skies with a high near 89. Clear Saturday night with a low of 67. I'm John Gale on KMHM. All right, it was a little early on that one. I need to throw in another day part. Let's do it again. From the KMHM 24-hour weather center, as we head into the evening tonight, showers and thunderstorms likely. Otherwise, increasing cloudiness, a low of 70 degrees. More scattered showers and thunderstorms mainly on your Saturday afternoon, but expect some mostly sunny skies with a high near 89. Clear overnight Saturday night with a low of 67 and sunny Sunday with a high of 90. I'm John Gale on KMHM. All right, that's perfect. Let's give you a blown up Adobe view here as we do the editing process. Okay. So we're just going to get out our razor tool and trim off the ends of the forecast. That was the end of it. And here is my beginning, I believe. Let's do it again. Yep, and that's the start. So we'll trim it right there with the razor tool and then get rid of everything else that we don't need. We're going to scroll over that file right and line it up where that music bed starts to fade out. And then I'll come in with my voice. Everything looks good volume-wise. Let's go ahead and bounce down both of these tracks into one file. It's a little overmodulated. Bring it down a little bit in volume. We'll add some compression, some effects, normalization, broadcast setting in the multiband compressor. And let's take a listen and audition it.
KMHM weather.
From the KMHM 24-hour weather center as we head into the evening tonight, showers and thunderstorms likely. Otherwise, increasing cloudiness, a low of 70 degrees. More scattered showers and thunderstorms mainly on your Saturday afternoon, but expect some mostly sunny skies with a high near 89. Clear overnight Saturday night with a low of 67 and sunny Sunday with a high of 90. I'm John Gale on KMHM. Just swallowed some water down the wrong windpipe there. That might give me some grief later. Well, let's go ahead and just trim off the rest of that music there by editing that out with the razor tool. We'll head back to the front end here, and you can see I've got just a couple milliseconds of nothing. We want it to start right as it triggers into the jingle, so we want to trim all that off. And now let's go back to a tiny cam thing here as view as we go ahead and bounce this down and save it. The way we export the file in Adobe Audition, there's a shortcut. If you didn't know what, it's Control-Shift-E rather than going through File and finding it and doing all that jazz. So then we're just going to copy and paste the file name, which is KMHM FM ADR, and we're going to go over what was on here already. And we're going to save it, and it's going to ask me if I want to overwrite all the other forecasts that we've done, and I do want to do that because nobody cares about yesterday's weather. And let's see, let's find it. KMHM FM ADR, there it is. Okay. Matches, let's hit that FTP button, file transfer protocol over the internet, sending it on its way to Cape Girardeau, Missouri. It just is ready to trigger in their automation computer, and we're ready to move on to our next signal on the list, which is WSEO in Nelsonville, Ohio. Like I said, round on both ends and high in the middle. That's where I'm from, Ohio, the great state, the great cardinal state. And let's see, they've got a dry forecast on this. No jingle music weather bed behind me on this one. Sorry to say, no jingle. All right, let's give you a different view here. We'll start our recorder behind my head. This is a 30-second forecast. It airs between 3 and 6 p.m. this afternoon Eastern Standard Time. It's a country station. And let's go ahead and start our recorder and see what we got. Let's see. Here we go. Your WeatherBug forecast as we head into the evening tonight. Some patchy fog by morning, otherwise partly cloudy skies and calm winds. A low temperature around 66 degrees. That fog's going to burn off on our Saturday by 8 a.m., becoming sunny with a high near 84. Mostly clear overnight and calm winds Saturday evening, a low of 55, and sunny on Sunday, light winds and a high of 78 degrees. Clear Sunday night, a low of 52. This is WeatherBug forecaster John Gale on WSEO. All right, guys, and that we did it in one take. And so when Johnny G does a weather in one take, what do? We celebrate with the confetti cannons. Woohoo! Let's give the sound to it, too. Yeah, lots of confetti there. I'll be Hillary Clinton, remember, in the election? She went nuts when the confetti dropped. And she stayed nuts for all of the rest of her life. Okay, enough about politics. We won't talk anymore about that. Let's go to the Adobe view and go ahead and trim off with the razor tool the end of that forecast. Find the front end, which is right there. Trim that one. Didn't mean to add too Two cuts there. All right, we scrolled it back. Now we can bounce it down, add that compression and the processing that we need to. Let's take a listen. Your weather bug forecast as we head into the evening tonight. Some patchy fog by morning, otherwise partly cloudy skies and calm winds. A low temperature around 66 degrees. That fog's going to burn off on our Saturday by 8 a.m., becoming sunny with a high near 84. Mostly clear overnight and calm winds Saturday evening, a low of 55, and sunny on Sunday, light winds and a high of 78 degrees. Clear Sunday night, a low of 52. This is Weatherbug forecaster John Gale on WSEO. All right, that was a perfect 30, so we're good to go on this one. We just want to make sure that we trimmed right because there's a little gap there on the front. It goes over 30. Just a hair. It might actually be over a minute. A second, I mean. Just a millisecond, maybe over. Let's check it out on the end here. We're right at very, very close. Let's listen here. Your weatherbug forecast as we head into the evening tonight. Some patchy fog. Morning, otherwise partly cloudy skies and calm winds. A low. Okay, I lost. Sometimes this guy gets in the way. Let's go back here. Oh, I trimmed too tight, I think, on that one. Let's undo that. All right, that's better. Let's go ahead and we'll add an effect and make that 30 and a few milliseconds will make that perfect. So let's go to the tiny weather view here, and I will go ahead and use a different tool in the effects tab of Adobe Audition 2020. This is Creative Suite. You might be familiar with Premiere, or you might be familiar with Photoshop, Illustrator, one of those. This is their audio editing package. And it's saying that this is 8 seconds long, which makes no sense. I want the whole thing. Let's go to Effects, Time Pitch, Stretch and Pitch. Okay, that did it. Yeah, we're almost just about half a second into over 30. So we want to make sure that that's exactly 30 as the airplane goes by overhead. Not a soundproof studio, unfortunately. Got a big window right next to me. Okay, there we go. We're right at 30 right now. That's perfect and ready to export. So we're going to go ahead and Shift Control E, that shortcut. I told you about it in Adobe Audition. Name it WSEO FM ADR. Overwrite yesterday's forecast because I don't want a computer full of forecasts for WSEO that no one's going to ever listen to again. And we'll find it in that E drive, which is a solid state E drive. I love my E drive. And send this on its way, FTP, over the internet, through the woods to WSEO in Nelsonville it goes. Going to move on to the next signal on the list, which is WZCC. WZCC is located in Chiefland, Florida. I'm having some problems with my Facebook page viewing here. There we go. That's working now. Just had to shrink it down a little bit, I guess. Yeah, okay. Sorry, trying to monitor and do all this at the same time. It get a little difficult occasionally. All right, we're at WZCC next, and they do have a dry weather bed as well. So we're just going to find that again. Click that, open it up, hit our recorder, and let's go cam left and let you see my gorgeous face as I read the forecast. Yeah, like you really care. All right, we got a flood watch in effect until Sunday at 8 a.m. A very long outro on this one. We need to be out by at least 20 to get that all in. I mean, with the actual forecast portion. So let's hit our timer and see what we get. From the Broadcast Center, I'm John Gale with the Tri-Counties weather as we head into the evening tonight. Some scattered showers early on with an isolated thunderstorm overnight. One more time. From the Broadcast Center, I'm John Gale with the Tri-Counties weather as we head into the evening tonight. Some scattered showers early on with an isolated thunderstorm overnight. Otherwise, cloudy skies and a low temperature around 70. More showers and thunderstorms possible on your Saturday morning with a high near 83 degrees. Showers again Saturday night, a low of 70. And I forgot to mention the flood watch, didn't I? Yes, I did. I forgot to mention the flood watch. All right. Well, while we're trying to figure all this out, I'm going to go ahead and just look for my... There we go. There we go. I don't want to miss any of you guys' comments, so make sure you hit the comment, give us a like below. Tell us where you're watching from, especially all you audio broadcast people. We would love to engage with you. We are live every single day of the week, right around 11:30 Eastern Standard Time, both on YouTube. Just search for The Radio Guy or our Facebook page, The Radio Guy. Let's start this again, see what we got. From the Broadcast Center, I'm John Gale with the Tri-Counties weather as we head into the evening. That flood watch still in effect until Sunday morning. Otherwise, tonight, expect some scattered showers early on and an isolated thunderstorm by morning. Cloudy skies otherwise and a low of 70 degrees. More showers and thunderstorms for your Saturday morning, a high near 83. Forecasts and current conditions are available 24/7 by clicking the WeatherBug logo at suncoastradio.com. I'm John Gale on Country Legends Radio. Terry Shope from Xenia, Ohio. I knew that, Terry. See, I'm just talking about the new viewers. See, I do special things for the new viewers. But you're not a new viewer, bud. You're an old-timer. Love you. All right, that's a 30 that's dry. Let's bounce it down and compress it and add our effects. Our broadcast setting in the effects tab of Adobe Audition CS 2020. We're just going to go ahead and trim off the excess on the ends of these. We're right at 30. You might have to invoke something here to get us, because we're just a couple milliseconds over. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll take out a breath. How's that sound? Where's a good long breath? Right here. Okay. You can see, we'll just trim that off. And that'll make us right, a little short of 30, but close enough. Okay. All right, let's take a listen. Cloudy skies otherwise and a low. Not that far. Not that close up. From the Broadcast Center, I'm John Gale with the Tri-Counties weather as we head into the evening. That flood watch still in effect until Sunday morning. Otherwise, tonight, expect some scattered showers early on and an isolated thunderstorm by morning. Cloudy skies otherwise and a low of 70 degrees. More showers and thunderstorms for your Saturday morning, a high near 83. Forecasts and current conditions are available 24/7 by clicking the WeatherBug logo at suncoastradio.com. I'm John Gale on Country Legends Radio. All right, that's a perfect 30 right there. So let's go ahead and Control-Shift-E. We're going to bounce it down to the E drive. Exporting that file out of Adobe Audition. Thanks for the compliment, brother. Brother Terry, love you, man. I miss seeing you every week. That's for sure. WZCC-AM-80R, there it is. Let's go ahead and FTP that and send it on its way via the internet to their automation computer in Chiefland, Florida. Going to move on to New York now. This is WKAL in Utica and Rome, New York. It's a news talk station. This airs between 3 and 6 p.m. this afternoon. 1450 WKAL. They've got their own jingle bed, which we're going to bring up here. And Adobe Audition, start my recorder. This is a 29-second read with a long outro on this one. Again, I need to be out probably by 20 with the forecast. Popping my P's a bit. Let's fix that. Move my filter up a little closer. All right, what do we got here tonight? Showers and thunderstorms. Lots of rain going on in the country today. Low 62, scattered showers, sunny on Saturday. All right, let's give it a shot. Here we go. I'm John Gale with your official 1450 WKAL WeatherBug forecast as we head into the evening tonight. A chance of showers and thunderstorms likely this evening. A low temperature around 62 degrees. Scattered showers on your late Saturday afternoon, but expect partly sunny skies most of the day. A high near 76 degrees. Shower Saturday night with a low of 50. That's your latest official 1450 WKAL WeatherBug forecast. I'm John Gale. 1450 WKAL, more stimulating talk radio. Yeah, baby, guys. Guess what that was? Guess what? Guess. Yes, you're right. That's a one-take Johnny G. Blow the horns. It's almost New Year's Eve. Yeah, baby. Alrighty. Let's go ahead. Let's go cam right and trim this puppy up using our razor tool. Scrolling back, here's where the forecast begun. Trim all that off. Let's scroll back. Here is the jingle for WKAL. We're lining it up perfect. It looks good. Kind of bounce down both those tracks into one wave file. add our compression and effects. Let's take a listen. I'm John Gale with your official 1450 WKAL weatherbug forecast as we head into the evening tonight. A chance of showers and thunderstorms likely this evening. A low temperature around 62 degrees. Scattered showers on your late Saturday afternoon, but expect partly sunny skies most of the day. A high near 76 degrees. Showers Saturday night with a low of 50. That's your latest official 1450 WKAL weatherbug forecast. I'm John Gale. 1450 WKAL, more stimulating talk radio. All right, that sounds good. Just typing a little note to our viewers on Facebook. All right, looks really, really good. Let's go ahead and Control-Shift-E, which is the export. I'll show you the actual long way to go on this one, just so you can see it. We go to File, and then we go to Export File. So instead of clicking all that, I just do the Control-Shift-E, because it's just a little bit faster. Gonna name it WKAL AM ADR, overwrite that file from yesterday's forecast. I think I'll make t-shirts with the radio guy on the front, and on the back it'll say, because nobody cares about yesterday's weather. That's kind of become a little slogan for us. WKAL, where are you? So I have a sad story to tell you today. Yesterday, I don't know if you, some of the viewers that have been tuning in, they found us on the Jingle and Air Check Facebook page that I joined actually quite a while ago. I love jingles, old radio jingles. I mean, the weatherbed jingles, the really cool 1950s, 1960s, 70s, even some of the early 80s, the really cool era of jingle music for radio stations. So I've been a part of this Facebook page for quite a while. And the last 2 days, I posted a link to what we do here, which is we just, show how we do some weather forecasts using some jingles behind us. I thought it was very related. We had a lot of viewers, a lot of response. Some people joined our page because of it, which was so cool. I was really excited about it. All of a sudden yesterday, on the second day that I posted it, I got a little note from one of the administrators that said, hey, you violated our rule. We don't allow any links to live feeds, which I didn't know that they didn't allow a link. So I said, I'm sorry. I respect your policy. I totally get it. However, I'd like for you to rethink that just because of the content of what we do. I've done radio broadcasting for 30 years, audio engineer, jingle singer. I've sung radio jingles. I've produced radio jingles. I produce air checks all the time. So the admin and I really started getting back and forth. I was very respectful. If anyone wants to see a script of what was written, I'll be glad to show you. So finally, after a little while, he just kept saying, well, we don't allow people who pay for services. And I said, well, I don't ask for any payments. I'm just showing a how-to video on how we do the jingles, how we do the weather jingles. And he said, well, this isn't a place to show how-to videos. We only show jingles. And I'm like, okay, dude, whatever. So I said, totally get it. Respect your policy. However, I'm going to remove my membership, right? So all of a sudden, lo and behold, I'm trying to remove my membership. And what had he done? He barred me and removed me before I even had the chance. It was like he had to do it before I did. It was one of those tit for tat things. So I wrote him back. I'm like, did you just bar me from the page before I had the chance to remove myself? And then it got nasty, guys. This guy named Neil, I don't know his last name, but anyway, he's one of the admins there at that Air Check Jingle page. He got really rude and started saying, well, you wanted to take your ball and play somewhere else. I just sent you home early and blah, 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 blah. And I said, I think you got a little power problem. If you won't let me leave respectfully, I said, I didn't do anything that was disrespectful at all. And he just went off and off. Finally, whatever, dude. And I blocked him. But anyway, so sadly, we can't post on that Jingle Air Check page anymore. And I really enjoyed that page because they played a lot of great jingles from different eras of radio. Sad times. What are you going to do? And I'm not trying to, besmirch them or him or anything like that. But good grief, dude. If you ran a business that way, you wouldn't be in business very long. Let's just say that. All right, WKAL is in the can. Now I'll get off my soapbox about that. Let's talk about WGNZ. WGNZ is a local signal here in town, and they do have a music jingle weather bed. which, see, I really do produce things with jingles in them. It's funny because jingles in the generic sense of the word is really kind of the singing. The jingles are the old thing. But in other parts of the country, like the UK, if you talk about jingles, it means any liner, any kind of production, radio production or broadcast production, or internet audio production that has music behind it. That's sizzly and little liners and sounders and stingers and stuff like that. So they call those jingles, where I call those like a singer, a zinger, a stinger, a liner, a drop, things like that. But in different parts of the world, they just call it jingles. So I didn't know that, but regardless, I'd done it all, my friends. WGNZ right there. The music track in the first track, my voice in the second. Let's go ahead and stop talking about this and get into the weather. A long outro on this, a promotional outro for a singer, Tim Livingston, here in the area. This is from Fairborn, Ohio, a Christian news talk station, a 28-second read that airs from 3 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's go ahead and hit our start. From the Miami Valley's 24-hour weather center, as we head into the evening tonight, partly cloudy skies, some light winds out of the southwest. Our low temperature, 68 degrees. Sunny skies on our Saturday, warm, a high near 85. And mostly clear Saturday night, a low of 58 degrees. I'm too long. Let's start again. From the Miami Valley's 24-hour weather center, as we head into the evening tonight, partly cloudy skies, some light winds out of the southwest. Our low temperature, 68. Sunny skies on Saturday with a high near 85. Clear Saturday night, a low of 58. The brand new CD by Tim Livingston, Inside Information, is now available for purchase. Order online at timlivingstonmusic.com or by calling 937-454-9000. I'm WGNZ staff weathercaster John Gale. All right, that's a good one. Let's go to the Adobe View and use our trimming tool. Go ahead and delete that. And trim up to the front of this one, which is boom right there. Delete the rest of that. Scroll back. This is a stinger that I was talking about. It starts out loud and gets quieter as the music goes down, and that's where you place your voiceover. Do that. Unmute that track. If we don't unmute the track in Adobe Audition and you mix this down, you'll notice there will be no music. So you got to make sure that you unmute it before you do that. I created a macro that mixes down both tracks other than going through each little effect. And you can do that too. Maybe we'll talk about doing a macro sometime soon. And then I made another macro to add my compression, my effects, normalization, and let's audition it. From the Miami Valley's 24-hour weather center, as we head into the evening tonight, partly cloudy skies, some light winds out of the southwest. Our low temperature, 68. Sunny skies on Saturday with a high near 85. Clear Saturday night, a low of 58. The brand new CD by Tim Livingston, Inside Information, is now available for purchase. Order online at timlivingstonmusic.com or by calling 937-454-9000. I'm WGNZ staff weathercaster John Gale. Sam asks a great question. Sam, I'm glad you did. Sam Dye. Why does your voice change when the recording starts? Why not just talk like normal? Well, it's a little exaggeration, I would say. You're right about that. When I do the weather, I want to sound a little more authoritative. Depending upon different stations that I'm doing, like these news talk stations, I want to sound a little bit more authoritative, a little more news anchor-ish when I'm doing the weather, have a little more authority in my voice. So those are the reasons for kind of changing the voice up. It's called inflection. A lot of people that you hear today on radio, they just sound like your normal neighbor. And man, that used to be a no-no. They wanted the big boomy disc jockey voice back in the 70s and 80s, and now it's just like you hear this guy, hey, I'm Josh Williams from and he's on some major radio station. I'm like, it might be the trend. I don't like it. I want you to sound as professional as you can. I'm not saying you have to be fake sounding like a car salesman. Totally disagree with that. But you should have some ability in your voice. A lot of voice over work. I do not just weather forecasts, but I do voiceover work and audiobooks. And you have to be very, very inflective and use emotion. And you're almost acting. It's like voice acting. All right. So that's my answer for you, Sam. In a nutshell. WGNZ in the can. Let's go ahead and find it. On my E-Drive, I'll give you the different view here so you can see me find it. WGNZ AM 80R for afternoon drive. Going to FTP that, file transfer protocol, and send it on its way. WQBR is next. WQBR is a pair of country stations in Pennsylvania, 2 different cities, Scranton and Altoona, and 2 different frequencies. The Altoona or the Scranton station, I think, is 99.9 FM. In Pennsylvania, Altoona is 92.7. And they've got a dry read as well, meaning there's no music jingle behind me on this one. It's just strictly my velvety, golden-throated voice. This is a 20-second exact read. They don't want any highs or lows or a range in temperature. They want exact numbers. No rounds or abouts on this one. Let's go cam left. And you can read along with me as I jump around and find what I need to say. Here we go. Here's the latest from WQBR overnight. A slight chance of showers and thunderstorms early on. Otherwise, mostly cloudy skies, a low temperature around 65. Nope, can't say around. Already screwed that one up, didn't I? That's one more. Here's the latest from WQBR overnight. A slight chance of showers and thunderstorms early on. Otherwise, mostly cloudy with a low temperature of 65. Sunny on your Saturday with a high of 84 and mostly clear overnight Saturday evening. Light winds out of the northwest, a low of 55 degrees. I'm John Gale in the Bear Country Weather Center. And nobody told me I wasn't recording, so sometimes I'm just doing too many things at once. You know what I was saying? Let's do it one more time for posterity's sake. Here's the latest from WQBR overnight. A slight chance of showers and thunderstorms early on. Otherwise, mostly cloudy skies and calm winds. A low temperature of 65 degrees. Mostly sunny on Saturday. Gusty winds out of the northwest. A high of 84. Clear Saturday night. A low of 55 degrees. I'm John Gale in the Bear Country Weather Center. There we go. Let's go ahead and give you the Adobe screen view. Trim this guy up with our razor tool. All right, let's see what else we got going here. My sisters are online. We want to welcome Sam, and we want to welcome a couple viewers right now. Ken Burt. Most people who do radio have a radio voice. It's not unusual. Thank you. Thank you for the he's replying to Sam. Thank you for the support, Ken. Appreciate that. No. Sam's just asking. That's all right. You can ask. What else? So we want to welcome Ken. We want to welcome Sam. Let's give him some fireworks and thank him for being a part. Yeah, another new viewer to the Radio Guy. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button. You can share and follow. We would glad to have you be a part of the Radio Guy family. Yeah. Okay. Got to bounce down this real quick and add our compression and effects. Now we're going to trim up some dead air on the front end and the back end here. And we need to make it a little bit shorter. This will be fun. Let's watch. Effects, time, and pitch. Stretch and pitch process. It is currently at 20.173. We want to make it exactly at 20. Some of these stations, and this one in particular, says that we need to be an exact 20. So they may be running satellite programming, and they only have a 20-second spot here for the weather to be in. So that's why they request it to be exactly a 20-second read. And that's the wrong name. So let me find the name. WQBR FM overnight. OV. Gonna save it and export it and overwrite yesterday's forecast. Now we can find it. There it is. WQBR FM OV and send it on its way via FTP through the internet. Yeah, to Altoona it goes. And now we're going to move on to another city on the list here. KULH in Trenton, Livingston, Brookfield, Missouri. It's got a music weather bed as well, so we'll go ahead and close out this multi-track session that we already just finished and open up a sessions template that I pre-created a few months ago for KULH that includes their jingle. Oh, my sisters are online today. Maybe just that radio voice you both use. Michelle says hi. Bev says hi. You're the one getting paid. Pretty sure that makes you the professional. Thanks, Bev. Everybody's just jumping to my defense. Angie is watching Hi Little Brother. See, I got half my siblings online right now watching. That's awesome. Thanks, guys, for being here. Glad you're with us. Make sure you give us some thumbs up and some emojis. They scroll across the screen. At least they're supposed to, if I did everything right. Let's see if I can get a couple to do it. Let's give myself some love here. Yeah, look at that. Very cool. Okay. Very good. Very good. All right. KULH, a Christian station. This airs 3 to 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, a 28-second read. The Wave Weather Center. They give me some leeway on this one from 28 to 32. Thank you, Ron Giorgio, David Rockwell, Gary Levengood for liking the Radio Weather Guy. We got some confetti for you guys, too. Welcome, new viewers. Thank you for being a part of the program. Hello from Providence, Rhode Island, Ron Giorgio. Thanks, brother. Where you work? Are you a radio guy, a broadcast guy? Are you just a thrill seeker? Here we go. 28-second read. Sometimes the craziest things come out of my mouth. I don't know why. From the Wave Weather Center, I'm WeatherBug weathercaster John Gale. As we head into the evening tonight, a chance of showers and thunderstorms. Otherwise, partly cloudy skies, some light winds out of the east, and a low temperature of 69 degrees. It'll be mostly sunny and warm on Saturday, a high near 87, and clear overnight Saturday evening, a low temperature of 69. For your Saturday night. Oh, I already said Saturday night. Man, I'm kind of losing my brain cells today. I need some coffee. Let's get a big gobble. A big gobble goop. I just lost half my viewers when I slurped my coffee. From the Wave Weather Center, I'm WeatherBug weathercaster John Gale. As we head into the evening tonight, a slight chance of some showers and thunderstorms by morning. Otherwise, partly cloudy skies, some light winds out of the east. Our low temperature, 69 degrees. It'll be mostly sunny and warm on Saturday, a high near 87. And clear overnight Saturday evening, a low of 69. For your Sunday, sunny skies and warmer, a high near 90. And that's a look at the latest weather information from the Wave Weather Center. All right, that's a good read. Let's go back to our large Adobe Audition screen view so you can see the editing process as I take my razor tool and clip out the forecast wave file. Scroll it back and line it up with great precision to the stinger. We want to start as we fade out in our music, just like that. Unmute that music weather bed, bounce down both the tracks, add some effects, some compression, a broadcast effect setting in Adobe Audition. Let's take a listen. From the Wave Weather Center, I'm WeatherBug weathercaster John Gale. As we head into the evening tonight, a slight chance of some showers and thunderstorms by morning. Otherwise, partly cloudy skies, some light winds out of the east. Our low temperature, 69 degrees. It'll be mostly sunny and warm on Saturday, a high near 87. And clear overnight Saturday evening, a low of 69. For your Sunday, sunny skies and warmer, a high near 90. And that's a look at the latest weather information from the Wave Weather Center. All right, one thing I'm going to do on this, I'm going to bounce up my voice because when I started to get a little quiet there with my inflection, I almost lost with the jingle, and I want my voice to always be up front. So that should fix that. I'm just going to go ahead and trim off this dead end here on the front end. The deadness. And they like a fade out on the music, so the way we do that is really cleverly. Watch this. Let's go cam right. And we just highlight what we want to fade, hit our favorites tab, and then there's a fade out button, and boom, it's done. Whatever I've highlighted quickly fades out in the exact time and proportion that it needs to, and we're good to go on this. Let's Control-Shift-E and export this file to KULH FM ADR in Missouri. We'll find it here. Go to the different cam view, KULH, in my E drive. Where are you, KULH? QRS, yeah. The alphabet still works, doesn't it? Aren't you glad you learned it in second grade? Sending it on its way to FTP in it. File transfer protocol over the internet to KULH it goes. And we're going to move on to the next signal on our list today, which is KIUL. In Wichita, Kansas, Finney, Kearney, Grant, Gray, Haskell. I feel like I'm talking about weather watches. Tornado warning for, no, I'm not going to say that. That's scary. All right, this one is a dry forecast, so we will go ahead. Let's go tiny camera view and find the dry forecast template, which is right there. Hit OK, start our recorder. This is a 30-second read. This airs 6 to midnight tonight. I'm assuming this is a country, probably station out there in Kansas. Maybe, maybe not. It doesn't say. Let's start our timer. Here's your western Kansas weather for this evening. Partly cloudy skies, some light winds out of the south-southeast, a low temperature of 68. Mostly sunny with a warm day on Saturday, a high of 99. A bit windy as well. Winds could gust as high as 41 miles per hour. And clear overnight Saturday evening, still windy with a low of 71 degrees. Sunny and warm again on Sunday with breezy conditions, a high near 98. From the Weather Center, I'm John Gale. I'm a little too short on that. We need to do it again. Here's your western Kansas weather for this evening. Partly cloudy skies, some light winds out of the south-southwest. Nope, south-southeast. Here's your western Kansas weather for this evening. Partly cloudy skies, some light winds out of the south-southeast, a low temperature of 68. It'll be sunny and warm on Saturday, a high near 99, but a bit breezy. Winds could gust as high as 41 miles per hour. Mostly clear overnight Saturday evening, still windy with a low of 71 degrees. And sunny and warm again on Sunday. Breezy still with a high of 98. Mostly clear Sunday night, a low of 70. From the Weather Center, I'm John Gale. All right, that's the good one. Let's go to the Adobe screen. We're going to go ahead and use our control or our time and pitch tool, our effect tool, as we find the start and finish of this forecast. Scroll it back, bounce it down at our compression and effects, and we're going to zoom in real tight here and trim out every little last ounce of dryness, of dead air, as we used to call it. As you can see, I'm only at 29 right there. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and take a little bit of that pause out. A little too long of a pause. So we're at roughly right at 29. We got a second to fill in. So the way we're going to do that, go to Effects, Time, Pitch. This does not change the pitch of my voice, only the duration, which is great. And this needs to be a 30. So we're going to go from 28.917 to 30. 0, 0, 0, and I have trouble doing this every time. I'm going to send a tech note to Adobe Audition on that. All right, we're good to go. Here's your western Kansas weather for this evening. Partly cloudy skies, some light winds out of the south-southeast, a low temperature of 68. It'll be sunny and warm on Saturday, a high near 99, but a bit breezy. Winds could gust as high as 41 miles per hour. Mostly clear overnight Saturday evening, still windy with a low of 71 degrees. And sunny and warm again on Sunday. Breezy still with a high of 98. Mostly clear Sunday night, a low of 70. From the Weather Center, I'm John Gale. All right, that looks good. Okay, we're down to just you, me, and another person, Bev, Ange, and me. Oh, we just gained a new one. So if you just tuned in and you are in the broadcast industry, announce yourself. Tell us what city you're watching from. We would love to engage with you and give some confetti, throw some confetti and blow our New Year's Eve horns for you. Okay, IUL, going to find it on my E-Drive and send it on its way. We do weather forecasts for around 24 radio stations across the United States. I do audio production, voiceover work, jingle singer, audiobook reader. I worked in the broadcast industry off and on for, over the last 30 years, which is just scary to think about. Our next station on the list is KKGM. KKGM is in Dallas-Fort Worth. Huge area. This is an AM signal. I was going to say it would have to be AM. Big cities, two big cities. 3 to 6 p.m. today, Southern Gospel Station. This is a dry forecast, meaning there is no jingle behind me. So I'm just going to open up this pre-created template that has some effects on my voice ready to roll as we start our recorder in Adobe Audition CS 2020. This is 1630 KKGM. This is a dead close on this. And let's do it real quick and get her done. Maybe we could do it in one take. That would be good. From the 1630 KKGM WeatherBug Weather Center, as we head into the evening tonight, clear skies, some light winds with a low temperature of 76. It'll be sunny and warm on Saturday, a high of 98, but heat index values as high as 103. It'll be mostly clear Saturday night, a low of 76, and sunny on Sunday with a high of 98. All right, that was a one take, so let's give me some one take excitement. Yeah, baby. Woo-hoo, I need one of those things. Remember Dad and Mom used to bring them home after New Year's parties when they were out crazy partying. They'd come back with kazoos and hats and those little things that you spun around and went zzz, zzz, zzz. Anybody know what those are? Michelle's tuning in. All right, got to read to you some of the banter that's going back and forth from my siblings. Ange says, hi, little brother. She said that we're crazy about you, watching you. That's awesome. Thanks, Ange. You're just crazy in general, Ange. Bev says to Ange. You're still a brat, Bev. Ange says to Bev. Yeah, it just gets crazier and crazier by the minute. Oh, there goes my little thumbs up. All right, so let's do this real quick. We're going to invite another group of people to come in and join the fun. Let's go look for some radio. Let's see. How about, let's search for jingle again. Did that one, I believe. Maybe we didn't. Imaging? Radio imaging unprocessed. Did we do this one already? We might have. This is how you share. You guys can share too. If you would share to your page, that helps me get the word out even more so, and it's pretty cool when that happens. We have grown. We really have grown. This is not what I'm looking for, though. Voice. Voice Central. Voice over Community. Let's try that one. Join in. We'll just invite these folks. Join in for some live voice over broadcast production. Let's see if I can get banned from another Facebook page. So we post that. See what we can get. All right, let's move this out of the way here. Let's move on to our next signal, KKGM. Did we do Dallas yet? Did we do Dallas yet? I think we did. Here it is. Yeah. Scroll back. Bounce down at our effects and some compression. Let's listen. From the 1630 KKGM WeatherBug Weather Center, as we head into the evening tonight, clear skies, some light winds with a low temperature of 76. It'll be sunny and warm on Saturday, a high of 98, but heat index values as high as 103. It'll be mostly clear Saturday night, a low of 76, and sunny on Sunday with a high of 98. All right, that's perfect. 98, it needs to be that 20. So they'll probably come in on the end of that, you know, with a, it's 1,200 degrees in Dallas. I'm Bobby Smith, or whoever, you know. Sometimes they do their own little outs on the ends of forecasts like that. Still a little tight. Let's just pull back that and go like this. 8. There we go. That's a perfect 20. I just moved my Control Shift E, gonna go ahead and export this fella to Dallas. Overriding yesterday's forecast, because nobody cares about yesterday's weather, I'm gonna go ahead and find that in the E drive right behind my head. KKGM ADR. There we go. If you are new and just tuning in, glad you did. Make sure that you subscribe, like, share, and follow us both on Facebook, The Radio Guy, and now live streaming on both at the same time. Oh, the technology. On YouTube, just search for The Radio Guy on YouTube. If you hit the red subscribe button, you'll receive notifications every single time we load up a brand new video to the web pages. So that's pretty cool. Right on, right on, right on. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next signal on the list, which is going to be WTBH. WTBH, another station in Chiefland, Florida. We've got two of those, I believe, that are out of Chiefland. I'm not sure exactly where Chiefland is at. But any place in Florida has got to be warm most of the time. This is a Christian station that airs 6 to midnight tonight, Eastern Standard Time. They've got a flood watch going on, so we need to find out when, till that's Sunday at 8 p.m. All right. I think we can do this in a solid 30. It's got a music weather bed. Let's start. I'm John Gale with your WTBH forecast for tonight. That flood watch still in effect until Sunday evening at 8 p.m. Otherwise, some scattered showers tonight with an isolated thunderstorm by morning. Otherwise, cloudy skies and a low temperature of 70 degrees. An isolated shower and thunderstorm again for your Saturday morning with a high near 83. More showers and a thunderstorm overnight Saturday evening, a low of 70 degrees. That's the latest forecast from 91.5 FM. I'm John Gale for Joyful Sounds Radio. And guys, I wasn't recording. What's wrong with me today? I need to just slap myself silly. I need to give myself a caffeine enema. Can you imagine if I gave myself a caffeine enema? That would be a mess. Jazz hands. Thanks, Beth. I'm John Gale with your WTBH forecast for tonight. A flood watch in effect until Sunday evening at 8 p.m. Otherwise, scattered showers tonight early on with an isolated thunderstorm overnight. Cloudy skies otherwise and a low of 70 degrees. More showers and thunderstorms on your Saturday morning with a high near 83. And showers and a thunderstorm Saturday night, a low of 70 degrees. And that's the latest forecast from 91.5 FM. I'm John Gale for Joyful Sounds Radio. Solid 29, a little short, but I think we'll be okay. Let's go ahead and go Adobe screen. Adobe. Oh, we lost our Adobe screen. What happened to that? It switched positions for me for some reason on my Elgato. Got a Stream Deck, which is just the coolest thing. My son wanted one so badly. It basically triggers all these things for me. It's just a little, here, I'll show you. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let's go center cam, and I'll just flip this around and let you look here. There's my Elgato. Each of those has an assigned purpose, whether it's a jingle or a different scene where I switch cameras, the intros, the outros, all that kind of cool stuff. It helps you to just, it's basically a little switcher, and it's the coolest thing to come by streaming. Elgato Stream Deck. They have different versions. They have a small version, a medium version, and then of course my son had to have the Mac Daddy, which basically has endless possibilities. We're bouncing this one down. Let's go to that Adobe screen. I'm not sure where it went. Hit it up here. I can do it from a different screen. Oh, and look at that. My Chrome key's showing. That's my window. See my window? So I got a green screen right there that does all that fancy editing stuff like you're on doing the weather. I will have a high right over the state of Ohio. It's going to have some thunderstorms. All right, come on, Johnny. Get with the program. Let's listen. I'm John Gale with your WTBH forecast. Doesn't sound like I added the compression. There we go. I'm John Gale with your WTBH forecast for tonight. A flood watch in effect until Sunday evening at 8 p.m. Otherwise, scattered showers tonight early on with an isolated thunderstorm overnight. Cloudy skies otherwise and a low of 70 degrees. More showers and thunderstorms on your Saturday morning with a high near 83. And showers and a thunderstorm Saturday night, a low of 70 degrees. And that's the latest forecast from 91.5 FM. I'm John Gale for Joyful Sounds Radio. All right, that was good. We'll just go ahead and do an effect here. We will go tiny cam for you, and then we will add a fade out there on the end of that music. Fading that puppy out, just like that. Okay, somebody's just rattling their car out front. It's time to leave. Don't waste gas. You know, when you idle, you waste more gas at a stoplight. That's why a lot of the newfangled different cars, they actually shut off. They shut off. Control Shift E, because they save gasoline that way. WTBH, in the can. Do you know the origins of in the can? Can anyone tell me that in the comment section below? You guys are awfully quiet today. No one is speaking. Come on, we need some folks to chat. Wherever you're from, make sure that you say hello. We'd love to welcome you to the broadcast, the stream today, and engage with you and chat with you, find out where you're watching from. We had an out-of-country viewer the past couple days, Leighton Morris from the UK. He's a DJ for a Spanish station. Very cool. And he also does some programming for a station in Connecticut, which I just thought was so cool. I looked him up. You know, that's how you build community, right? All right, so we just finished Joyful Sounds Radio, did we not? I thought that we FTP'd it. We did. WGRI is next on the list, of Cincinnati station again. They've got their own music weather bed, so we're going to pull that up and find it. For WGRI. There you are. Right to my right and your left. There's their jingle that's going to be behind my voice. As I start the recorder, you'll see me in red in real time starting to record. This is a weather forecast that's going to air from 6 to midnight tonight Eastern Standard Time here locally in Cincinnati on a Christian news talk station called Inspiration 1050. Let's see what we get. 24 seconds. From the Inspiration 1050 WeatherBug Center for tonight, partly cloudy skies, some calm winds out of the west with a low temperature of 70 degrees. It'll be mostly sunny and warm on Saturday, calm winds, a high of 89, and clear overnight Saturday evening with a low of 60. Sunny again on Sunday, a nice day with a high near 84 degrees. From the Inspiration 1050 WeatherBug Center, I'm John Gale. All right, guys, and that was a one-take Johnny GB. Yeah, baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, it's snowing confetti here. Let's go ahead to the Adobe screen, the large view as we edit this down with our razor tool. And where else? Here's our start on this guy. Trim the front end of that off, and we line up our music with the voiceover. I'm going to scroll up my volume just a hair on my voice, like thus and so, and bounce down both the music and my voice into one WAV file, add our compression and effects. Gary Levengood. Gary Levengood, where are you from, my brother, my friend? Let's take a listen. From the Inspiration 1050 WeatherBug Center for tonight, partly cloudy skies, some calm winds out of the west with a low temperature of 70 degrees. It'll be mostly sunny and warm on Saturday, calm winds, a high of 89, and clear overnight Saturday evening with a low of 60. Sunny again on Sunday, a nice day with a high near 84 degrees. From the Inspiration 1050 WeatherBug Center, I'm John Gale. Nice fade out on that. Boy, I tell you what, you can't get much better than that. I'm full of humble pie, aren't I? Levengood, what was his name again? Kevin? Kevin Levengood, I think is your name. If I'm wrong, please comment below. Kevin, we want to welcome you. I'm not sure where you're watching from, but I got some fireworks for you, my friend. Thank you for being a first-time viewer today. Another new viewer to the radio guy. Yeah, that's cool. Very, very cool. All right, so we're just going to trim up like we just did the end of that one on the front end as well. Control-Shift-E, and we're going to bounce this down, exporting the file. Control-Shift-E is a shortcut to do that in Adobe Audition. We're going to overwrite yesterday's forecast. I'm going to click over here on my software program for WGRI. Going to copy and paste that. And then as we save this, Control-Shift-E, we're going to name it WGRI. Overwrite that and find it over here in my solid state E drive. No moving parts on that 5 terabyte drive. Just a screaming drive. Really awesome. Basically, it's like a big thumb drive for your computer. Moving on to the next signal on the list, WCVX. WCVX, again, a local station in town. Sharonville, Forest Park, Cincinnati area. We're just going to close up this multi-track session, open up a brand new one for WCVX, which I pre-created in the multi-track sessions template a few months ago when we started doing this whole shebang. A Christian talk station. This airs 6 to midnight tonight, 11:60 a.m. Long outro on this one for promoting a printing company, Ketmoy. So if you're in Cincinnati and you need some printing done, check them out. Tell them John Gale sent them. The radio guy on WCVX. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Start our recorder. We've forgotten that a few times today. I'm not sure why. From the Christian Talk 1160 WeatherBug Center for tonight, partly cloudy skies, some light winds out of the west, our low temperature 70 degrees. It'll be mostly sunny on Saturday and warm, a high near 89, and clear overnight Saturday evening, a low of 60. Sunny skies on Sunday, a nice day with a high near 84 degrees. This weather has been brought to you by Ketmoy, providing design, printing, and promotion services, 513-867-8800. From the Christian Talk 1160 WeatherBug Center, I'm John Gale. Perfect. 30 and 1 to take a one-take break from. Woohoo! Yeet, 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 yeet. I know, that probably is enough to send you into the ceiling. If your cat just jumped, it's my fault. Unmute that track. We already deleted the excess there. Add our compression and effects. Listen to both of them together. From the Christian Talk 1160 WeatherBug Center for tonight, partly cloudy skies, some light winds out of the west. Our low temperature 70 degrees. It'll be mostly sunny on Saturday and warm. A high near 89 and clear overnight Saturday evening. A low of 60. Sunny skies on Sunday, a nice day with a high near 84 degrees. This weather has been brought to you by Ketmoy, providing design, printing, and promotion services. 513-867-8800. From the Christian Talk 1160 WeatherBug Center, I'm John Gale. Yes, you are, and there is no other, and aren't you glad for that? My sisters are all saying yes. Yes, I am. All right, we're good to go on this one. Let's go ahead and bounce it down. Control-Shift-E and save it to the E drive, just like we've done with all these other ones, to WCVX AM EV for evening, and find it in our E drive. And send it via the intranet. What is that again? WCVX? Yes, CVX. There it is. Okay. FTP. Anybody know what FTP stands for? I say it 1,000 times. File Transfer Protocol. It used to be an old school thing where it's kind of like Dropbox. You know, it'd be the bigger files could go in there. They've set all these up through the Radio Forecast Network to be able to provide and drop off these forecasts to these radio stations in real time. It's pretty cool. It goes right into their automation computer and triggers whenever they need it too. We're going to move on to WPLK out there in Palatka, Florida. This is a nostalgia station with its own jingle as well, so we're going to find that in the pre-created templates right there. Open it up. That music bed is the first track. My Voice is the second one. This is a 30-second read which airs from 6 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this evening on WPLK, the station that plays everything, and they really do. I've heard like Charlie Pride backed up to Prince. That's the way it goes on some of those stations that are playing their own stuff. Some of it's cool though. From the WPLK WeatherBug Weather Center for tonight, a chance of showers and thunderstorms by morning, otherwise cloudy skies and a low of 70 degrees. More showers and thunderstorms for your Saturday afternoon, but expect cloudy skies otherwise with a high near 82. And showers and thunderstorms overnight Saturday evening with a low of 70 degrees. I'm John Gale from the station that plays everything, WPLK 898.3, Palatka. I'm a little short. Need to go longer. One more. From the WPLK WeatherBug Weather Center for tonight, a chance of showers and thunderstorms by morning, otherwise cloudy skies and a low temperature of 70 degrees. More showers and thunderstorms for your Saturday afternoon are expected, but also some cloudy skies and a high near 82. Showers and a possible thunderstorm overnight on Saturday evening, a low of 70 degrees. I'm John Gale from the station that plays everything, WPLK 898.3, Palatka. You might have heard my neighbor take off behind me with his really cool beater of a vehicle that he likes to be as loud as possible, even though it's probably only a 4-cylinder. Gonna unmute that music track. Gonna bounce up my voice a hair on this one and add both those tracks together. Combining them into one, adding compression and effects now. From the WPLK WeatherBug Weather Center for tonight, a chance of showers and thunderstorms by morning, otherwise cloudy skies and a low temperature of 70 degrees. More showers and thunderstorms for your Saturday afternoon are expected, but also some cloudy skies and a high near 82. Showers and a possible thunderstorm overnight on Saturday evening, a low of 70 degrees. I'm John Gale from the station that plays everything, WPLK 898.3, Palatka. All righty then, that looks good. Let's go ahead and just going to change my setting on my viewing of this. Okay. Palatka's in the can and ready to roll. We're just going to trim off the dead ends on this, guys, just like everything else. There it goes. Clip, clip. Trim, trimmery, trim, trimmery, trim, trim, true. Control-Shift-E, sending it on its way to the E drive. WPLK, where are you? There you are. If you are a brand new viewer, we've had a constant trickle of new viewers dropping in and out. We want to welcome you and thank you for being a part of the Radio Guy stream today on the Facebook page or on YouTube. We're glad that you joined in. If you are brand new, we would love to hear from you. You can give us that thumbs up. Tell us where you're from in the comments section. Share it, or you can follow us on YouTube. Just hit that red subscribe button on the Radio Guy. You'll find us there. But we would love to engage with you live, especially if you are in broadcasting or do audio editing in any regard. We would love to hear from you in the comments section below. Celebrate you, talk to you, find out what city you're watching from or what country you're watching from, and just talk a little bit, All right, we're going to move on to the next signal on the list today, which is KIMX. This is a dual read for two different cities with different weather, but one station covers both of those cities out there in Wyoming. Those open areas like that, they can have different forecasts, but still be nearby. So KIMX is a hit music station out of Laramie and Cheyenne, Wyoming. And we're just going to look here behind my head. Let's go ahead. We'll go tiny camera and show you. If these are both similar, we can do them as the same. So tonight's forecast in Laramie is breezy, cloudy with a chance of storms and a low of 57. 58 in Cheyenne. Same thing for, nope, we got quite a bit of a disparity here, 76 to 84, so we have to do them as separate. Let's start our recorder. We'll do them as quick as we can. Got to do it in 26 seconds. From the WeatherBug Weather Center for southeastern Wyoming for Laramie tonight, breezy with a chance of storms, a low of 57. For your Saturday, some storms, still windy with a high of 76. And overnight Saturday evening, thunderstorms with breezy conditions, a low of 47. For Cheyenne tonight, a chance of thunderstorms, a low of 58. More storms expected on your Saturday with breezy conditions, a high of 84, and storms likely with windy skies and a low of 49 Saturday evening. I'm John Gale on Wyoming's #1 hit music station. Too long on that. Let's shorten it up. From the WeatherBug Weather Center for southeastern Wyoming for Laramie tonight, breezy with a chance of storms, a low of 57. Saturday brings thunderstorms and windy skies with a low, windy skies. Help me, somebody pray. Lord Jesus, give me strength. From the WeatherBug Weather Center for southeastern Wyoming for Laramie tonight, breezy with a chance of storms, a low of 57. Your Saturday brings more storms, still windy with a high of 76, and more storms possible Saturday night, a low of 47. For Cheyenne, a chance of storms tonight, a low of 58. Breezy on your Saturday with a chance of storms, a high of 84, and more thunderstorms Saturday night, a low of 49 degrees. I'm John Gale on Wyoming's #1 hit music station. That's the one that we want. Yoo-hoo. Actually, I was a little short even on that one, which is fine. They got some rockin' jingle mix from TCN, or what's the name of that jingle package place? Gosh, not sure where. Nice jingle package, though. Let's go ahead and bounce the music and my voice into one. What happened there? Nope, see, I didn't unmute it. That's what happened there. Bounce it down again. There it is. Add our effects. There we go.
Climax weather.
From the WeatherBug Weather Center for southeastern Wyoming for Laramie tonight, breezy with a chance of storms, a low of 57. Your Saturday brings more storms, still windy with a high of 76, and more storms possible Saturday night, a low of 47. For Cheyenne, a chance of storms tonight, a low of 58. Breezy on your Saturday with a chance of storms, a high of 84, and more thunderstorms Saturday night, a low of 49 degrees. I'm John Gale on Wyoming's #1 hit music station. All right, nice fade on that. Looks good. Love that jingle package there. Pretty nice jingle package. There are some really great jingle houses out there that have produced some incredible music beds for radio stations for the last 30, 40, 50 years. KIMX in the can. Gonna go ahead and go tiny weather camera overwrite forecast from yesterday, because we don't care about yesterday's KIMX weather, do we? We don't want to keep that. No, sir. Let's go ahead and send it via FTP over the internet to their automation computer in Cheyenne, Wyoming, and move on to their sister station, which is KHAT. And guess what? That's a country station with a great set of call letters, KHAT, for a country format. Perfect. And let's see, KHAT has their own jingle bed, and this is my favorite jingle of all time. So basically, it's the exact same weather forecast. I just have to do it about 2 seconds faster. which you saw how difficult it was for me to do that one in 26. This one I've got to do in 24. Let's hit the recorder, see if I can do it. Here we go. From the New Country 96.7 WeatherBug Center for Laramie tonight, a chance of thunderstorms and breezy, a low of 57. More storms expected on your Saturday, still windy, a high of 76. And thunderstorms Saturday night with a low of 47. Cheyenne, more storms for you tonight, a low of 58. Breezy with some thunderstorms Saturday, a high of 84. And thunderstorms likely Saturday with a low of 49. From New Country 96.7, I'm John Gale. Have a great night. And that, my friends, is what we like to call a one-take Johnny G. Let's celebrate with the confetti. Woo-hoo, and the blowhorns and the applause. I don't know if I can handle it much longer. Go to the Adobe screen. I'm just a ham. What can I say? Here's the front end of that. If you can't stand me, just stay tuned for this, because this is the coolest jingle you're going to hear all day long. Unmute the music. I'm going to bounce up my voice just a hair more on this one. Bounce down both those tracks, the music jingle bed and my voice, into one WAV file. Add the compression and effects. Let's listen to this puppy. From the New Country 96.7 WeatherBug Center for Laramie tonight, a chance of thunderstorms and breezy, a low of 57. More storms expected on your Saturday, still windy, a high of 76. And thunderstorms Saturday night with a low of 47. Cheyenne, more storms for you tonight, a low of 58. Breezy with some thunderstorms Saturday, high of 84. And thunderstorms likely Saturday with a low of 49. From New Country 96.7, I'm John Gale. Have a great night. Is that not the best jingle bed you've ever heard? Yeah, there's some good ones. I don't know if you were here at the start of the program. I'll play this one for you.
What's the weather for the weekend gonna be? Will it be hot, cold, rain, snow? Ooh.
Yeah, isn't that sweet? That is from WLS in Chicago from back in the 60s. I'm going to do that. I'm going to find some old jingles and play them for you as we go. Won't that be fun? You know it will. Control-Shift-E. And we're going to send this to the E drive here, K-Hat. And find it. Where are you, K-Hat? You should be the very first forecast on the list, and you are. Open it up. Send it on its way via FTP, through the internet, the ether, through the intranet. No, I guess the intranet. That used to be like your network, right? That's our very last station for today's production on the Radio Guy. I thank you guys, each and every one of you, for tuning in. We got a lot of new viewers. Appreciate each and every one of you. We'll give you some fireworks on that one. Thank you for another new viewer today. Whether or not you welcomed yourself and said hello, it doesn't really matter. We're glad that you're here, and that's the important thing. So thanks, everybody, for watching. We'll be back on Monday right around 11:30 Eastern Standard Time. We'll do it all again. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, follow, comment, give us some great love emojis like that. I greatly appreciate it. And we'll see you next time. Take care of one another. Wash your hands. Be good. And remember, I love you, but Jesus loves you more than I do. Have a great day. Bye-bye.